All right. Today is Friday. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Try to get this up early so people can enjoy it for the weekend. It's not that I'm any less busy. I've just been working harder, getting things done faster, so I can have more time to do more work. So it's the work ain't stopped. It's actually just getting much more busier with different things, trying to get 3 different projects off the ground, 3 new businesses that I'm starting, a clothing business, an online business, and a motivational speaking business. So, starting corporations, developing websites, sending out contacts and all that different stuff, just trying to put everything in place. These were goals and dreams that I had for a very long time. So I'm just not in the position now that I think I can get them started and get them going. So um, that's what I've been working on, as well as running the personal training studio and contest prep of athletes and just a whole bunch of different stuff, websites. I have 12 different social media posts that I post on every day, which takes me about 2 hours. So, um, just working out, doing cardio in the morning, just the social media aspect of my day takes me 2 hours every day. That's 14 hours a week that I dedicate to just putting up posts on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever other platforms we have, LinkedIn, things like that. So, um, people, they will look at my podcast is done once a week. They will look at the downloads and the views of my podcast and be like, "Wow, that's pretty good." And you get a lot of attention on your podcast, and it's just like, well, I spend 14 hours a week promoting the different things, and people tune in. I make a lot of effort to uh, make my podcast or my social media very good to people. It's a lot of work, a lot of work. So anyway, today is Friday. I'm getting this up so you can enjoy it for the weekend. If you don't know my Facebook, which is Earl Earl Bell Bell, carries a video. I do a Facebook Live as I'm taping the podcast, so you can look at it either way. Today, what I wanted to talk about in the podcast today, I try to none of my podcasts, none of my scripted. They pretty much, if something hits me that I feel deserves to be talked about, then I talk about it. Um, to, Over the past couple of days, this past year has been really, really rough in the things that we've been trying to do. People always think you have it easy if you appear to be a successful business owner. I always say I started from the bottom. I came very little help, no high school education, no college education, to have been running a successful business for the last 25 years. I've worked for myself the last 30 years. I've owned my own business the last 25, which for an industry that's the average lifespan is 5 years to be have lasted 25 years. I feel pretty good about that. So, it's been a lot of work, but as my 25th year approaches, the last probably 2 years has been, I mean, they've all been rough, but last year was, I mean, to dispel the rumor that people think you got it so easy. I had 2 locations that was both facing evictions, 5-day notices already served, proceedings to put me out had already been started. I had a foreclosure on my house. So I had to hire a lawyer to try to get that stuff together. I was behind on bills. I was getting lights cut off and gas cut off and checks bouncing and all type of stuff. So it was a really, really dark time. It was really time that I had to really buckle down and decide that if this was the route that I wanted to go. I mean, it's something I've been doing my whole life, and it's something that I've always thought I could be pretty decent at. But things were really, they were really tough. They're really tough. And I do a lot of reading, and these are some of the things I'm going to suggest to people who maybe go through similar things that I'm quite sure everyone does. No one is exempt from a hard time, but trust me. I read a thing in a book that said, if you wake up every morning and give gratitude, which my days are long. I wake at 4:30 in the morning, and I probably don't get back to bed till midnight. I wake up, I meditate, I pray, I do all those things. So the book said, if you get up every morning and you make the choice to show gratitude instead of complaining and moaning and stressing about what you ain't got, get up and give thanks for what you do have. It says, if you continue to work hard and you continue to set your goals for the future, and you continue to give gratitude, your life will look totally different in 6 month period. And I said, what have I got to lose? You know what I mean? So I was already doing it, but I was doing it because I felt that that's what needed to be done. I don't think I was doing it from the heart. So I started doing it from the heart. I started giving gratitude. I started being thankful for the things that I did have, and with my foreclosure and 2 5-day evictions on 2 different properties, I looked at it more. I thanked God for that, because it's more of a challenge. It's more of a challenges make you question your choices. If you don't like how your life is going, make better choices. It's always in your choices. I asked a guy, I asked one of my clients yesterday. This is a guy that I believed in the years. People have used the name of God in I think they use it as a crutch. Everybody know verses, everybody know, oh, man, won't he do it and all this and that. But the bottom line is, and this is not to question or challenge if there's a God, because I believe there is. I wouldn't be here if there wasn't. I know that to be true for a fact. But the one thing that is always given to all of us is one guarantee that is made to us by God, by whoever you look up to, by Allah, Buddha, whoever. And that is the freedom of choices. If we don't like how our life is going, examine your choices. You don't like the shape you're in, examine your choices. You're lazy, you don't work out, and you eat like shit. And then you want to question why. Well, not liking it is not enough. Not praying on it is not enough. Make the choice to get in the gym and get your ass in there and start working out and start eating better. If you don't like how your finances are, make the choice to start taking better care of your finances. Pay your bills on time. Save you a little bit of money. Make the choices to not live off every single penny that you make, which a lot of people do. It's like their pennies are accounted for before they ever get them. So one thing that I learned in meditation and prayer and giving gratitude is God is never going to come and give me a spot in the gym. It's just not going to happen, but he gives me the genetics and the determination to exist in the gym. I've been training 30 years and I can count on one hand how many times I've missed the gym. And it's a solitary thing. It's a thing to be therapeutic. It saved me. Nothing else I don't think could have turned a knuckleheaded kid from the streets with no education into what I've become. It has taken me to places and I met people that I would have never met through the working out. Learn training, open up a business, successful, all these things. It's done a lot for me. So my thing is in saying this, and I'll tell you, I had 2 very proud moments that made me actually make this podcast today, because usually I'm always busy and I do it on a Monday morning, but there were 2 things that happened to me. the first thing was I called my mom yesterday, and my mom is her birthday was yesterday, so I called her yesterday. And here is the one person that I wanted to make proud since I've been. Uh, it's been probably 30, 40 years. I wanted to do something to bring a sense of pride to her because I caused her so much headaches when I was a kid growing up. I mean, more than most people will ever know. I mean, I remember having a conversation with my mom, and my mom said every time, this is what she told me exactly, word for word. She said, every time the phone ring, I wish somebody on the other end is telling me you're dead. And I thought to myself, like, wow, that is really, really harsh to say. And my mom told me, she said, wait a minute, let me explain. She said, every time that phone rings, I'm a nervous wreck. I don't know if they're telling me you killed somebody killed you in jail, you disabled, you got shot. I don't know what to expect. She said, but with that one phone call telling me you did, I don't have to worry about it anymore. It can ring again and I can answer it and know you're gone. It's I don't have to worry what happened. It's an end. And that was, and I thought to myself, you're putting the person that you claim to love the most, that I know loves you, you're putting them through so much pain with your lifestyle that they wish you were dead. Not because of that, but because of the nervousness and the heartache and the ups and downs that you're sending them through. Um, that made me look at myself and say, wow, you must really be causing her a lot of pain to wish something like that. So that was one thing. And from that day, I vowed I'd turn my life around and I would one day make my mother proud. Well, last night, when I called her, I had told her I meant to call her earlier and wish her happy birthday. But it was later at night, maybe 9:30 to the clock. And my mom said, I am so proud of what you have become with your business. You've been through so many ups and downs. No one believed in you. You believed in you. And I'm very, very proud of you. So that was one thing. She told me that last night. And today, I was posting on my social media, and I ran across a picture from probably maybe 4 or 5 years ago that she took, and we were standing with some of our sponsors behind their booth at the Arnold Classic, and you're talking thousands and thousands of people here. And I looked, I posted the picture. I never posted it before. I forgot I had it, so I posted the picture, and I told her, I said, man, we've been through a lot. We've been competing. I've been training her for competition and actually competing for the last 18 years. And I mean, we've been through some ups and we've been through some downs. But you look now, she's achieved the dream of what most people, maybe a 0.5% that ever pick up a weight try for, and that's pro status. She actually received that. And you're talking about we started from the bottom of the competitive nature. Most people that compete, they don't have kids, which she got 3. They're half her age. They've played sports. She was a housewife. She was a stay-at-home mom. And she has managed to work so hard that she has achieved what maybe a 0.5% of the people that actually set out on that goal achieve. And it was just like, me and her have been going through a few things this year because of all the other nonsense that's going on. So I'm like, wow, we've been through a lot. We've achieved a lot. People dream about a life that we currently have. We have so much to be thankful for, which is unequivocal. This time of year, Thanksgiving, everybody give thanks. So, the moral of the story of what I'm trying to say is it's never too late to dream. It's never too late to change your life around. It all starts with your choices. You make better choices, you get better outcome. Every choice, people believe choices or even not making a choice is not making a choice. A choice is either good or bad, and it's either going to cause good circumstances or bad circumstances. There is no in between. You know, people think there's an in between. Well, I didn't even make a choice. I just let what happened happen. Well, you're a damn fool. Um, Make a choice to do good in your life. You know, like instead of dodging bill collectors, why don't we just pay them? You know what I mean? Why? Dodging them does nothing except put you in deeper hot water. Paying them, it seemed like it may take a while, but how about improving your credit? How about getting that stress off your back? How about having a recommendation that'll say, you know, she took care of us as far as her bill is concerned, so let's give her a chance, you know, or give him a chance. So there's a lot of, you do good things happen for you. So people, I see it so much today that people settle for mediocre. If you see a woman, she's cute, but her body is fucked. She only takes pictures from the neck up. Well, how about we start working hard and dedicate ourselves to having the lower part match the upper part so we can take a full body picture and actually be in shape. I see guys that they want to own a business, but they want to hang with their boys. They want to be clothes on this day. But I work 24/7, 365 days a year. There's never going to be a time that you don't see me doing something. And you get the ridicule, you get the hate, you get the people, oh, that's Sir-Earl, he's selfish, he this, he that. Honestly, I don't care. This is my dream. I enjoy waking up every day, coming to a place where I help people with their lives. I don't just get people in shape. I help change people's lives. And from a person that grew up destructive and taking lives and hurting lives to make a full 360-degree turn to whereas you're actually helping the human race now. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's not who I was, but it is who I became. So I learned through making choices, through following your dreams, through working hard, we can achieve anything in life that we decide to do. And it is never too late. Make smart, consistent. Don't make a good decision today and make a bad decision tomorrow. You know your situation, okay? Make consistent, good decisions and reshape your life. I guarantee you, if you start to do that, within 6 months, your whole life will be different. It'll be much more enjoyable, a lot less stress. And if I could come back from what I came back from the streets, from 2 evictions, from 2 5-day notices, from a foreclosure, from all those things, lights being turned off, gas being turned off, if I could come back from that just by changing my decisions, changing my choices, making better choices, anybody can come back from anything. So that was the thing that hit me today. And I decided to, I just put on audio. And, you know, that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Make better choices. You'll have a better life. So it's the next week. Now I'm on Fridays. I'm not back on Mondays. Recording anyway. It's the next week. This is your man, Sir-Earl. Check it out. Telling you to believe in yourself and make better choices and live that life you want to live. All right? You can do it. Peace out.